Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today's lecture is about functional classification of dependent clauses on section 11.10. In this section, we are going to discuss the functional classification of dependent clauses, where dependent clauses are occurred in sentences. Thereafter we classify بعد ما صنفنا الجمل إلى dependent و independent or subordinate or subordinate clauses or main clauses. We are going to discuss this the function of these clauses. أول شيء عندنا the functions of dependent clauses اللي لازم الطالب يعرفها إنه dependent clauses have many functions such as subject, object, complement, adverbial, and the subordinate clause, not in the second type of clauses. In the subordinate clauses they come. We have subject examples that we need more equipment is obvious. This is the sentence. Direct object, I know that she is pretty. I plus know, this is the subject. The verb that she is pretty, this is the clause. Subject complement, the point is that we are leaving. We are leaving is not a direct object or an object. It is a complement to the point, so we can move it here. The point that we are leaving is can be like this sentence. Again, we can remove is the verb to the last, and the sentence will not be structurally different or semantically. The point that we are leaving is obvious, for example. So this is the subject complement of dependent clauses. Indirect object, I gave whoever it was a cup of tea. I, subject, gave is the verb. Whoever it was a cup of tea. Whoever it was, this is the clause or the dependent clause. The sentence, I gave a cup of tea, the original sentence. Object complement, I imagined him overcome with grief. If we move to other functions, is that adjunct, disjunct, or conjunct. When we met, I shall explain everything. To remind you what is adjunct, حتى نذكركم شنو معنى adjunct. Adjunct is a word. This definition is taken from the internet. When you Google an adjunct in grammar, an adjunct is a word or a phrase or a clause that can be removed from a sentence without making the sentence grammatically wrong, such as the alarm went off again yesterday, or in the morning he will veto the bill. So if you remove this part or this part, the sentence will remain grammatically correct, not wrong. This is the adjunct. So if we remove this, when we meet, I shall explain everything. This is the adjunct of the sentence that can be removed without any difference in meaning or at least grammatically. Disjunct is this. To be honest, I have never liked him. If we removed this part, to be honest, I have never liked him. To remind you with the meaning of disjunct, disjunct is a type of adverbial adjunct that expresses information that is not considered essential to the sentence it appears in, but which is considered to be the speaker. This is its function, the speaker's or writer attitudes or descriptive statement of. So mainly it is about the speaker or the writer attitude or position or beliefs. For example, this: honestly, I didn't do it. Frankly, this whole paragraph needs work. So you can remove these two parts which are considered disjunct. We have conjunct. What is more, he has lost the friends he had. Conjunct is an adverbial that adds information to the sentence. يعني تضيف معلومات للجملة بدون, but they are not considered part of the propositional content. Propositional content is a semantic term، يعني مصطلح دلالي، يعني ما تضيف شيء للمعنى. أو at least not essential. يعني إذا نرجع للجملة عزيزي it was raining we didn't go swimming therefore we didn't go swimming. إذا نحذف therefore ما تأثر لنا على معنى الجملة الدلالي، يعني إنها كانت تمطر ولم نذهب للخارج. therefore it was sunny however we stayed inside ما تأثر لنا على الجملة. إذا نرجع عزيزي الطالب نعيد شرح ذني. what is more ما هو أكثر he has lost the friends he had يعني خسر الأصدقاء اللي عنده، فإذا أو الذي يمتلكهم، فإذا نوخرهن ذني أو نزيلهن من الجملة عزيزي الطالب فما راح شنو تأثر لنا على معنى الجملة. وهذه أيضا تأتينا أحيانا كتبديل جملة أو حذف جملة أو نوع الجملة بالامتحان سواء بالتنافسي أو حتى لطلبة البكالوريوس. أكو معاني إضافية in addition they may function within these elements. قد تجينا post modifier or prepositional complement إلى آخره، تجي في وظائف أخرى. إذا نجي post modifier للnoun phrase، الnoun phrase a friend who remains loyal، يعني هذه كلها شنو؟ هذا هو أصل الجملة noun phrase اللي هو الصديق، لكن هنا يعطينا وصف إضافي إلى post modifier يعرفه، لكن يعرفه بعد الاسم مو قبله، مو pre modifier. who remains loyal الذي بقي، مثلا a friend who remains loyal is ليلى أو is أحمد، فهذه أصلا شنو ما تأثر على الجملة وممكن حذفها بدون تغيير الجملة. prepositional complement هذه الحالة in this case it depends on what we decide in preposition، فتكمل لنا شنو prepositional complement it depends هنا subject verb and the complement of preposition. adjectival complement عزيزي الطالب ready I am ready، يعني إذا أريد نكتب الجملة I am ready for what؟ ready هي الادجكتيف هنا هي ready الادجكتيف، هنا تكمل لنا إياها to act promptly، هذه هي شنو؟ هذه هي إكمال للادجكتيف. dependent clauses rarely act as conjuncts، ما تجي دائما كconjunct rarely يعني بشكل نادر. as object complement كذلك ما تجينا كobject complement، طبعا هنا الكاتب يذكرها شنو لغرض لأن يريد يقارنها بعد ويا نوع آخر من الجمل بالسكشنات اللاحقة. or indirect objects ما تأتي، ليش؟ أيضا راح يذكر لنا السبب. as object complement they must be non-finite clauses in complex transitive complementation، وراح نناقشه أكثر في section 12.20. as indirect object they must be nominal relative clauses، راح نناقشه أيضا 11.11 إذا قلنا راح نذكره راح يذكر لنا السبب. homework لكي تطبق عزيزي الطالب to practice these things write sentences of dependent clauses explaining its functions in the subordinate clause. Thank you very much for your listening.